Hey everybody, this is Tony.
And this is Paul. We're coming at you from the Friends for Life podcast, where we discuss the ongoing lives and issues of people with developmental disabilities to spark positive change in the field.
And we have a lot of fun doing it.
Making sure that individuals are reaching the goals they have set for themselves. That's one of the many goals of Assured Health Services. If you're looking for a residential care provider or searching for ADS services, Assured Health is your go-to place. Assured Health, helping others succeed. Learn more at assuredhealthohio.com or call 419-442-8066.
So we've got Mel and Shavah here at the Synergy Conference. How are you both doing this morning?
We're doing good.
Good. So we're on the last day. What's some of your favorite parts that you've seen here?
Actually, some of my favorite parts, I really found the session on racism.
Yeah.
Very interesting because a lot of it was with my experience. I married. I actually ended up marrying in a different culture.
Yeah.
I married in the Middle Eastern culture, and so I have experience in that whole area, and so my daughter here is part Middle Eastern.
You know what? It's very interesting that you say that, because I believe that it's a topic that's not really brought up too often.
I know.
Mm-hmm. And so Shavah, how did you feel about that? Like, did it help spark any interest and understanding for you?
Yeah, it did.
Does it feel like you sense racism sometimes more than most people act like it's out there?
Well, and then I found it very interesting. Somehow, with being married into the Middle Eastern culture, the comments, the old Sally Field movie. I had a bunch of people who came and said, "Oh, your kids are going to get taken away and taken back to the country." Wow. And then I even had people who actually asked me, "Why did you marry into that culture?" Mm-hmm. And then after 9/11, it got into where there were actually jokes made on where the family, they were terrorists.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See that, and that's one of the things that we've been talking about constantly about Synergy. I believe that it is no nonsense kind of talk. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, we're going to hit this topic straight up.
Yeah.
So if you had to choose to do your life different, would you have chosen a different route just to protect yourself?
Somehow, I would. I'm at the age now where I would say no, because my experience has turned in now to be in areas where I'm an advocate. Well, and then also there's discrimination with disabilities. Mm-hmm. I have a speech impediment, but I'm very well educated. I have a college degree. I have a degree in English, Lit, and history. But I don't know how many people, since I have a speech impediment, think that there's not a whole lot up here. Mm-hmm. So it goes both ways. And well, you probably have had.
I actually have I have epileptic and dyslexic, and people make fun of me because of that. One time at one of the dances, I had a seizure, and the next day people were talking about making fun of me. Yeah. So
I don't know. It really makes me feel extremely. It almost makes me want to be vindictive when I hear or see things like this, because once you are judging someone based upon things that they can't change about themselves, it just becomes extremely just toxic.
Oh yeah. And then on top of that, and somehow I think it's probably with having a speech impediment. I am independent. I live on my own. I have my own apartment. I got my cat Bella. I mean, I do not have a guardian. I do all my finance. I pay my own rent. But then there are people when I get ready to sign something or read like a piece of paper, right away they'll come up to me and they're like, can we help you read that? And I am thinking to myself, if I need help, I can ask. And so, there's that judgment right there. And that's why I think a lot of it's probably because of the speech impediment. I was born with my speech impediment.
And
The Reliable Drug and Alcohol Testing Clinic is a leading provider and convenient source of pre-employment and occupational type testing. Their clinic provides services to a wide range of private businesses, healthcare facilities, and municipal and county courts. Reliable is an independent, locally owned clinic. As a result, they provide their services at a lower cost than the major hospitals, have faster turnaround times on test results, and eliminate the long waits typically incurred at these larger facilities. To learn more, visit reliabledrugtest.com.
you know what? That right there tells you that perseverance gets you places. So let's lighten the mood a little bit. How about this? How about you ladies tell me, what do you like to do on a daily basis? Like, because what we're trying to get a lot of our listeners and viewers to understand is that the lives of people who are a little different is actually more alike than what you think.
Well, I live right downtown Sandusky, right on the water. And so, I got a beautiful area. I love to get out and walk. And then I enjoy the summer concerts and just hanging out. Garden, I do arts and crafts, I cook, I read. And I enjoy learning. I do crossword puzzles, but there's a bunch of hang out with my friends and my daughters. I have 2 kids.
Look at you.
I like doing arts and crafts, hanging out with my friends, helping out in the community, and doing Special Olympics.
Oh, Special Olympics? That's fun.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Right now we're doing Special Olympics bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah.
All right.
You're probably the only sport that Paul will be able to
I'm not good at sports at all. I'm not a very athletic person.
Same here.
Yeah. So, one of the things that we've enjoyed about this conference is there's a lot of energy and it put everybody on like an equal playing field. You have the CEO of the company, you have the DSPs, you have everybody here all mingling together and learning. Is there anything else that you learned here that you really got a lot out of? Because we've been talking to people the whole time. We haven't had time to go to any of the sessions, so we're kind of trying to live vicariously through you guys.
I just find it interesting to meet new people and learn somehow. It does not matter what age you are. There is always something that you can learn from other people.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to be at a place where you're not judged.
Yeah. What about you?
Meeting new people and learning different stuff.
Did you meet a lot of new friends here today?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did we. It's been a good time.
It has.
Well, somehow the one lady who was in charge of the racism program, she found my story interesting about being married and doing that different culture.
Yeah.
So at the same time, there's connection. And like I said, I'm somebody who is very outspoken in this whole area.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
And so I find that by coming to places like this, it opens up areas for me to be even a stronger advocate for other people. And then I find that I get asked. There's opportunities that pop up where I'm actually asked to share and to do presentation. Siobhan and I, we are actually both Project STIR.
Okay.
We've been through Project STIR trainers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What did you find that useful? Because we talked about that yesterday on the podcast.
Yeah, we did. I did. Yes.
All right. Well, before we wrap up, is there anything you want people to know? I mean, we've had a lot of good experiences here, met a lot of cool people. Anything you want to leave them with?
I would my whole area would be to when you come to the conference, to just learn as much as you can about being your own self advocate.
Absolutely.
And improving your life to be more independent.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you both so
You're
much.
welcome.
It was a great conversation, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
I'm Dr. Craig Escudé, President of Intellectability. State developmental disability agencies, managed care organizations, and providers across the United States use Intellectability's health risk screening tool, e-learn courses, and person-centered training to improve health equity for people with IDD. Visit replacingrisks.com to learn more about how you can employ these tools with people you support.
We got Kim and Dennis here from Wood County, fellow Northwest Ohio people out here at Synergy. So first of all, what brought you both out here?
So this is like my third time at Synergy, right. And I'm looking forward to, I love hearing all the speakers out here and getting to know tons of people.
That's awesome, because what I've noticed is seems like everybody is just like ready to mingle and everything. So Dennis, like I see you're wearing an I Dance shirt.
Yeah.
Do you dance?
Yes, I do. I like to dance with Idea and other people. I have a good time dancing.
Yeah.
Were you at the dance last night?
That's what I was.
Yes, I was. I got down and grooved to it. Yes, I did.
I heard it was a good time.
Yes, it was.
No,
I fell asleep.
Yeah, same here.
We were so tired.
But Kim, so you both are with People First.
Yes.
Tell me and explain to our folks, how do you feel about being navigators of People First?
So I'm People First president of Wood County.
Very cool.
So I love sharing that experience with everybody, how to use their voice, and I encourage everybody at the end of the meeting, we go around and saying how we used our voice that week. So I enjoy that. And I'm also a member of iDance as well with Dennis.
All right.
And we're dancing today at lunchtime.
Oh, let's go. Now, do you guys do like the flash mob kind of dancing too, or is it more just calculated movements?
Just calculated movements.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson, and like, so dancing and having like...
He's always dancing.
Yeah, like I just like to wiggle.
Yeah.
What's your favorite music to dance to? Everybody's got their own style.
I love dancing to like country and all that.
Yeah.
I like Johnny Cash. And
Check this out.
Yeah.
That's a Johnny Cash tattoo.
Oh, that's nice. I like it.
The rain on fire.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Every time I try to sing, I get shut down.
So, what is People First? Can you give us a brief explanation of what they do and what it's all about?
So People First is a club, and we advocate to stand up for people with disabilities.
That's awesome.
Disability rights.
How long have you been doing that?
So People First started in Wood County several years ago, but I just became president this past year, and so we advocate like for synergy and different like elections. People can use their voice and voice out like opinions that they need.
I was going to ask, like, does it seem like you have more responsibilities now as president than you thought you would have? And does it feel inspiring that you have those responsibilities?
Yeah, I love being president because I love having that responsibility to show people how to use their voice. I work at a school at Woodlane, and it's school of like people of like severe disabilities, so they can't use their voice, but I kind of like encourage like them to kind of like try to. And as a person, I'll kind of like, if I know what they're saying, I'll try to voice that opinion to their teachers to help them out. So and my nephew has autism, and I encourage him to use his voice.
That's great.
Awesome.
So, Dennis, you work at the university. What do you do there?
Yeah, I work at the I do pot and pan, and I like it. It's a good job.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good, because
Yeah.
some jobs aren't very fun.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I like my job. I think Tony likes his job.
You know what? I love what I do,
Yeah.
but there's parts of it that I do not enjoy at times, and that's typically the paperwork.
I know what you mean.
This is the fun part.
Yeah, this is
I know.
awesome.
The Reliable Drug and Alcohol Testing Clinic is a leading provider and convenient source of pre-employment and occupational type testing. Their clinic provides services to a wide range of private businesses, healthcare facilities, and municipal and county courts. Reliable is an independent, locally owned clinic. As a result, they provide their services at a lower cost than the major hospitals, have faster turnaround times on test results, and eliminate the long waits typically incurred at these larger facilities. To learn more, visit reliabledrugtest.com. So you're both also part of Action Club?
Yeah.
What is
Yes.
that?
You go out and do stuff in the community, help people and stuff.
Give me an example.
Yeah.
You volunteer at an old people house, serving food and stuff.
Well, that stuff is needed
Yeah.
because we all are aging. We all
Yeah.
are, if we're lucky enough.
Yeah.
And there are times that come up that we can't always do for ourselves.
Yeah.
So having people like you who can come in and not only help, but do it with a smile on your face is very wanted and
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah.
Great work in
So
society.
Action Club is part of a Kiwanis organization.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And so we have in the past helped out at Habitat for Humanity, helping them build like the houses. And we help out with a Kiwanis pancake every year at the local high school. And we, like Dennis said, we have helped serve meals at the local senior centers.
You two should have halos sitting over your hair right
Yeah.
now. It
Yes.
just sounds like you're just awesome.
Yeah, we
so
are.
if you had to give anybody any advice who might be fearful to be advocates, what would you say to them?
Just no matter what their like disability is, or if they have one, every voice should be heard. So I encourage people to use their voice. Like I encourage Dennis here to use his voice all the time instead of like just reaching out for help,
Yeah, you
because it's
stand-
important.
You stand up for yourself and you tell people what you want and they help you out.
It's so interesting that you say that because I've come across people who don't have a medically diagnosed disability, but they don't even speak up for themselves. So having people like you around it's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, so we're here at Synergy. We kind of skipped over that part. What's some of the favorite stuff you've learned so far, besides the fun dancing part? Obviously, everybody enjoyed that, but
So we just got out of the last session with she was teaching us how to like comprehend with like our stress, like trauma. And so we got some advices from that, and I'm looking forward to hearing the wrestler coming up at lunchtime.
a wrestler?
Yeah, he's a WWE wrestler.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
We
That's
can't
cool.
we can't mess up AW versus WWE.
Okay.
You can get some serious
And he's the
somebody's
only
gonna get power slam.
and he's the only wrestler with cerebral palsy. And so he's going to speak to us in the closing session.
That's very cool.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, when you see how close our backgrounds really are when it comes to so much, especially in the DD world.
Yes.
So, Dennis, what are you looking forward to, or what's something you learned from the
I like
conference?
the Comedy Club on Friday night. I enjoy that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What'd you think of the food?
The food is good. I like all the food except the green bean yesterday.
They're not my favorite either.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do after this? Today's the last day. You're gonna go back home and start doing some more advocacy, or what's your plans?
So we're gonna go back to our county board and then depart from there. But we're coming together on Tuesday at People First and go around and talk about synergy. And yeah, we use our voices every day in our life.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Well,
And Sharice right there in the gray is standing right next to us. And she's our president of, she's like our advisor of People First.
cool.
Well, Charissa seemed to be very, very open to having great communication with us, just like the two of you have. I appreciate you taking your time to come talk to us and talk to our viewers and listeners about the great part of being an advocate and how to continue to move forward.
Yeah, and we are looking forward to coming on you guys' podcast.
All right.
We are.
In studio.
Sweet.
Yeah, thank
Anytime.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, thank you.
We'll go enjoy the rest of the conference while you can.
Okay, thank you.
The Reliable Drug and Alcohol Testing Clinic is a leading provider and convenient source of pre-employment and occupational type testing. Their clinic provides services to a wide range of private businesses, healthcare facilities, and municipal and county courts. Reliable is an independent, locally owned clinic. As a result, they provide their services at a lower cost than the major hospitals, have faster turnaround times on test results, and eliminate the long waits typically incurred at these larger facilities. To learn more, visit reliabledrugtest.com. All right, Michael and Melissa, welcome to the Friends for Life podcast. How have you enjoyed Synergy so far?
Good.
Good.
What's been your favorite part?
My favorite part was today about the deep breaths in, deep breaths out.
Yeah.
And I like that because it helps me. I love that about that lady who was speaking very well about like what's in your mind or what you're happy for, and that's the most important.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, what about you, Melissa?
The same thing what Mike said also, and she's also speaking about something right now that it's not that's something I don't want to hear about what she's speaking right now. It's not. I don't think it's about. It's not about that. It's about something else.
Yeah, well, I think that's honestly, again, why Synergy has been such an awesome experience, because you can have different connections in some form or fashion.
Yes.
If you had to choose your favorite speaker so far, who would you say?
I say yesterday, the lieutenant, I forget what his first name is.
Okay.
Captain something. He was really good.
Nice.
What do you talk about?
He talked about how people can, if you're having shows like with Facebook or Instagram, he was talking don't annoy the people, but be, safe than sorry, because hackers or anything like that, especially because that's important, and you have to make sure that you won't get in trouble and get involved.
You got to be safe on the internet.
Yes.
A lot of bad stuff can happen out there.
Yes.
What about you?
Same kind of thing that Mike said, because I was at that session too.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
That's really cool. So how did you two become friends?
We are Action Club through Action Club.
Through Action Club and through Special Olympics.
Yes.
What do you do at Special Olympics? What's your favorite
I
sport?
do flag football. I'm actually going to state.
All right.
At the end of this month.
Congrats.
Yeah. I'm proud of my team and being supported for Special Olympics with people with special needs is awesome.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I like special needs too, because with what Mike said, but the opposite is we're also both involved in in Special Olympics bowling too.
Yeah. Bowling?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, what's your high?
And my high is 137.
Nice. Melissa.
99.
There you go. I got
Better than me.
99 problems, but ball ain't one.
The Reliable Drug and Alcohol Testing Clinic is a leading provider and convenient source of pre-employment and occupational type testing. Their clinic provides services to a wide range of private businesses, healthcare facilities, and municipal and county courts. Reliable is an independent, locally owned clinic. As a result, they provide their services at a lower cost than the major hospitals, have faster turnaround times on test results, and eliminate the long waits typically incurred at these larger facilities. To learn more, visit reliabledrugtest.com.
Oh my goodness. I used to bowl a lot with my uncle, and my uncle was the reason that I even got into this field. So whenever I think of bowling, I think about all the unified leagues that I used to be in, and it just was really, really eye-opening and awakening to have an experience that as a kid I never knew would really change me and put me in front of wonderful people like you.
Yeah.
You know?
So what do you guys do with Action Club? I mean, I heard a lot of good things about that.
I am secretary of Action Club. I love going out and helping people out, especially with people with disabilities. And I love going to help neighbor to neighbor, spread out the word about Action Club and get the good news.
Melissa, what about you?
I help with Action Club and getting people involved, getting people involved more in the community.
It takes people to take action for action, right?
Yes.
So you're both also with Wood County?
Yes.
So our neighbors up in Northwest Ohio?
Yes.
Yes.
Got a long drive back home today, huh? About an hour.
Yeah.
You looking forward to that? Are you looking
Yes,
forward
I
to
am.
I am looking for that too. Actually, I'm trying to keep it mellow so I can get some sleep.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Lay off the coffee a little bit.
Lay out the coffee, yeah.
Did you guys go to the dance last night?
Yes.
I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yes.
What kind of music did they play? We missed it.
They
We both
played a
fell
lot
asleep.
of good music. They played like
Techno?
Yeah. Really good one.
Country?
Country, yes.
All right. Which one of you is the better dancer?
Me.
That's because of that part, but because what you think about me, Mike, that I'm doing eye dance.
You're good.
I am doing eye dance at lunchtime.
Yeah.
You're doing eye dance?
Yeah.
What do you like eye dance?
I love eye dance.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
I like eye dance, and the two people before it's also an eye dance, and Mike Newsom has not seen me do eye dance before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I will see it today, though.
Yeah.
Are you going to do eye dance?
No.
No? You're not that into dancing?
I am, but
You like to freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle.
Yeah.
There you go.
But he's gonna be shocked when he sees his friends doing it today.
Yes.
All right, that's what you want. You're gonna drive them crazy with your dance moves. What's your favorite types of music?
Mine is Christian music.
Christian music?
Beautiful.
I grew up, I have a big family, good Christian family. I have 22 brothers and 9 sisters.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're making my eye twitch. I have 5 kids, and I thought I was
Well, my mom adopted, and I'm proud of her. I am.
But that's awesome. I mean, goodness. Listen, do you come from a big family too?
No, I don't come from a big family, but I know some of Mike's siblings.
Nice.
So what's your favorite type of music?
Country.
Yeah.
That's right up my wife's alley. She loves some country music. I am fine with country. The only thing that I have a problem with is that it always talks about drinking more than not from the songs that I hear.
Yeah.
But when I do hear music, I like the music that tells stories.
Yes.
So when I've heard so many country songs that tell stories that have impacted me, and I'm like, oh goodness, this is.
You don't like those ones where they're like, I'm in my truck.
Look, I don't wear boots or have a truck like that.
That's your problem.
I know, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for coming on the podcast. It's been a really awesome conversation, and we're glad to see you here at Synergy.
Yes.
I want you to go enjoy the rest of the day.
And wish me good luck for state.
Good luck.
You're going to do good.
I think you can do good luck, Mike.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
THS Remote Supports is clearly focused on improving improving independent living through dynamic and personalized services. Their systems have been carefully developed and perfected to ensure that everyone receives the best care through the least intrusive means possible. Located in Cincinnati, Ohio, they've spent over 20 years providing in-home supports to individuals with disabilities. If you or someone you know is looking for a remote service provider, go to thsrss.com or call 513-882-9088.